shrimp, 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 shrimp. Not even the rain can stop Shrimp and I. Isn't she the cutest? Oh, yes, Shrimp. Oh, hi, Shrimp. Guys, I'm just gonna go inside and cry for a little bit. Do you guys hear that intense purr? Okay, Shrimp loves me. I feel bad because I have to tell Shrimp that I have to go do science. And I have to tell her that I have to go, but look at her. Who can say no to that face? Also, Shrimp's a polydactyl. I think that's what it's called when you got those, look at those. Look at that. Polydactyl. Good morning, everybody. It is a beautiful, rainy morning here at K Bay. Now, Sundays, my friends, are for science, they're for shrimp, and they're for Jesus. But for science, no offense, Jesus, I'm gonna go do what I do every morning when I get up. I'm gonna go measure the temperature of every one of those culture vessels that I showed you a couple of videos back. Then I'm gonna measure pH in each of those and see where we're at. And hopefully, we are all good. All right, so step one is to take a thermometer and measure the temperature from every single one of those culture vessels in our experimental setup. That is 29 culture vessels to take the temperature of and later record in our laboratory notebook. After we have taken the temperature, we are going to take discrete water samples from each culture vessel and take that to the lab after we're done to measure pH from each of those culture vessels. But before we can measure pH, we must first place these water samples in a water bath that will bring them to 25 degrees Celsius. That is the temperature in which we can then measure pH. So it's going to take a little bit for them to warm up to that temperature range, and in the meantime, I'm going to go get some breakfast and make some coffee on this beautiful Sunday morning. Oh my goodness. Bless the sweet Lord. I forgot that I made coffee right before I left for the lab. It's made and ready and hot. Oh God, what a great day. All right, now that we're back in the lab, we are going to take our water samples and we're going to measure pH using a Ross electrode. That electrode goes directly into the water sample and it will measure a very, very precise pH reading, which I will then put into our computer. All right, guys, this is the look right now. The Vine 2016 era, maybe. This is where you do it. Put your hoodie behind your ears, have a little dangly thing up here. Anyways, all of that to say, I'm done with my lab work for day for the most part, so I think I'm gonna go upstairs, have some lunch, and go to church. All right, guys, this is church for me in the time of COVID-19. It means virtual access and worshiping the Lord on the computer. If you yourself are struggling to find a church, if your church does not have live stream or Facebook Live videos every Sunday, check out True North Church in Fairbanks, Alaska. Check out their Facebook page or their website online. Trust me, you won't want to miss out. Hey guys, that's the end of this video. The rest of my Sunday was pretty uneventful. I had a really nice, relaxing evening for once after a few busy weeks. I spent the rest of my day reading this incredible book. Give it a chance. If you really want to read it, I highly recommend it. I also watched an absolutely incredible show, and if you've seen this show and you know me, please text me because I need to talk to someone about it. But it's called Normal People, and it is an Irish television show that came out on Hulu. It's based off of a novel by the same name, Normal People, and it completely wrecked me today. I was in tears. I just went through a roller coaster of emotions, completely loved it, but I definitely need to process a little bit. So if you've seen it, please reach out. I'd love to talk to you about it. All right, that's it for today, guys. Have a great end of your weekend, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. I lied. I first had to show you this mushroom that I found. Isn't that crazy? It looks fantastical.